full HomeGround 2023 trophy. Tom, Mitch, let's get it on.
It's a sick trophy.
And we've got the barriers up, and instantly there's damage dealt.
Insta shock damage.
Darted
Yeah.
right at the beginning of the round. But that chuck dart ain't going to do too much because they're not moving towards B. No capitalization on the back of that damage there. Instead, C9 will be taking a little bit of mid control, nice and easy, making their way up towards the A side.
Drone goes in, clears over towards Wine. Side hit's going to be a little bit harder, but as we can see, they're playing full retake.
Paranoia used. They're looking to take a lot of space very quickly. Jake's giving me
That was the
whiplash.
weirdest way to do this Omen Flash I think I've ever seen.
And already, they've got a lot of control over the site with snake bites. Or not snake bites, nano swarms, pardon me. Almost dropping Oxy, Jake and Zeppa following suit with very low HP.
Oh, looking like they might even want to try and
They kind of got tanked down a little bit.
Dart doesn't ping anyone though. And
Omen Flash into Recon.
Oxy, I think he was hoping
Oh, it's going to be a little bit harder though. Omen
Omen
Flash is over towards short.
A couple of players, they're going to get suppressed around that short area.
Okay,
Fnatic
Omen
taking
Flash
their
into
time.
Recon. Here comes
Gotta
the
be
Omen
careful they
Flash.
don't
Here
run
comes the
out of it.
Recon.
At least the first few
Double
go to C9, it's the low HP
swing
that I'm
door.
worried about.
Once the
Jake
door
and Zeppa
breaks,
need the
pretty
element of
cool.
surprise, and Leo is the one capitalizing those kills. Jake's got one. Vanity down below. He's swinging out wide. He's caught them on the defuse. He's spamming in for damage, delaying it, and in comes his teammate. Jake down, but Vanity might have won this on time alone, and it looks like it's in
Nicely
the
done.
books
Wait,
for
shout out to
C9.
these two. These two
Another
over
pistol.
towards
They're
door.
third
They know
in
they're
the
trying to
row.
Omen
That's what you want to see if you're a
Omen
C9 fan.
Omen
North
Flash
American
over
Valorant
Recon
now has the
combo.
lead.
As soon as the
You can
door
see on
gets
Vanity's face, he
low,
was a
they
little
wait
bit
for that
confused
one
that there wasn't
person
a
to
peek
shoot
out
the
of there,
door,
but
and then they descend
Leo
it
checking
through
the
door,
other
two
side,
of them.
well, the clock
And
has
then
not been
Jake
kind to
carried
him
on
today.
going all the way
That's
around
been
with the
one of
wrap.
his main
Yeah, these two.
nemesises.
This
Either
is
way,
nice.
1-0 lead taken.
That was the big important joke,
And
really.
it's looking like it's going to be much more of a brawl.
He's not afraid to give a little bit of attitude, is he? I saw his exchanges.
He
with Leaf
loves
the
to
other
give
day
it,
on
bro.
Twitter as well. He was
He's a
really
sassy
giving-
man. I don't think there's any doubt about it.
Absolutely.
Um,
That's what we
dude,
love to see.
Have you noticed how on these have you noticed how on these ecos, on the defense ecos, when Fnatic lose a pistol, that Leo's just allowed to buy like a Marshall, a Stinger
On the other side, you know,
each time?
that could be something that bridges the gap slightly if he can manage to land a few of those shots. It's tough with a Sheriff, though. Oh, he's actually going in. Wanted to fight inside of B-main, but
Yeah, he's alone. That's the
forced
thing.
back.
He needed information. The dart was sent over the top by Leo, but it doesn't get anything. It doesn't even get a ping. So they basically rotated players further into the A site. So Alpha, rightly so, wants to take some space. Instead, well, the patience of C9 hasn't yet been rewarded.
Drone goes in.
Chronicle really
Reaction
going
to
just
push
fishing
over
for
towards
information. They still
middle.
haven't found too
Drone
much.
goes in
It
over
looks like
towards
there's
A.
gonna be
They even
ruse
knife tiles
sold
to
by
C.
Vanity.
Yeah,
Bear
this is
in
a
mind, he
nice
does have a rifle,
rotate. They
so he
pulled
doesn't
4
wanna just
people over
run
here.
in.
Oh, I
But
say pulled 4
there is
people,
now
bro.
no
There's
one
4
on that
people
B
over
side,
there.
not a single player there.
I really like this round against the eco. It was
Very
actually
well
nice.
sold
Yeah, it was
on the
really
side
well
of
sold.
C9.
Especially as the knife here didn't
And at
hit
this point,
from
with
Fnatic.
everything they've got to work with, Oxy, obviously he's cleared
So
up
everyone
backside
buys into
now,
this
but
one, so
he'll
any
be
kills that
looking to
Fnatic get are
close with the
huge, and
judge.
there's the first
Zeppa's
one.
already been dropped, though, so there's not
And
really
they know that
anyone
this
to
guy's
cover him
now
on the
B
way
main.
through. They haven't got smokes up to block them off. So instead, he's just playing on the stairs, denying the re-entry towards the B site. I do wonder, though, if
Ooh.
Fnatic will be even trying
Thanks.
to get back in.
Shout out to
towards this
Boasties
site.
for just
Instead,
sending it through, though.
I imagine they'd want to box them in and cause damage, make this a very costly round. And with 2 players still trapped in there, the possibility is certainly there for this to go their way, at least to run the economy lower.
Okay, there's
Leo
the Stinger.
grabs 1, those 2 players still trapped there.
He's got a rifle. Like, that's the thing. He could either just save this or look to try and kill off any of the other players.
This guy's low.
He's going to know that Vanity's here, who's very low on HP. So
Oh,
gets
I
rid
mean,
of
the
him at
buy
least,
is
and
worth
now,
here. He
well,
did so
he's gonna
much
walk
damage.
away
He did great.
with
He
a Vandal and
saves a
killing off
gun,
couple of
and
members.
they got
That's
all of
not
this
a
out
bad
of them.
round for Fnatic
3
at all.
guns, 1
No, it
armor
really
rebuy.
isn't.
This
I'm
is
curious
sick.
to see if Oxy's able to recover anything even slightly better. No,
Yeah, they made
it
the-
looks like
they
he's
made-
just bringing the judge
Made a
through.
lot
So
out of a bad
all in
situation
all,
there.
a very costly round for the side of C9.
But also, Leo was the player who actually spent more than everybody else. So he spent down to, I think, 1100. So this now confirms any extra utility he wanted and makes sure that he gets shields alongside a better rifle than he may have had before. So
Bro, this
that's
venue
actually
is
probably
so
the best
crazy,
case
isn't it?
scenario
Look
for
at that.
Fnatic, other than actually just managing to win the round. And also, he's now only 3 away from having his ult, although it's worth noting Curry's 2.
It's a pretty cool place.
5-0 technically hasn't died, right?
Why is there an attack side Bucky?
Especially when we already have a Judge.
There's an attack side Bucky and
really
Judge.
like their shotguns here on C9. That's all I can say.
The
And
first
they're
round
getting
that they
quite
decide
close.
to.
Chronicle already eating the wrong
Jesus.
end of that.
Oh no.
Dude,
Jake
they
is quick to
one-tapped
trade,
them though.
Not even losing
They
Oxy on the way
one-shot them.
through, who's now upgraded to a Vandal. This is about as bad of a start
And
as
now
you
they're
can
in sight and they have.
physically
Oh
imagine.
my
Through the
god, they're in
side.
sight and
Now
they
is
have the
worst
shotguns
again.
as well.
Yeah, that
Oh.
this is horrific. For Fnatic, they've just been decimated.
Yeah, I mean, they got wrecked with the
Don't
light
get
armor.
keyed by a Judge.
And then the rifle's also been retrieved as well. Anything that was gifted in the last has been gifted.
Yeah, and they
back
get
double.
upgrades with
Fnatic
this.
feeling
And it's a
friendly, I
weird
guess.
situation where Fnatic kind of want to do damage, but they also don't want to lose the guns and they don't want to give them any more upgrades. So they do have to save, and it's just like it's just a horrible situation because everyone is getting 3,000. We've got to buy one armor. That's it.
Able to grab that. Free upgrades across
Yeah.
the board. Yeah, you probably don't want
Everyone upgraded.
the Judge.
Still have one Judge here.
Remaining two just have to try and save. And there's a lot
Oh,
of
they're
players
hunting a
them
little
down.
bit.
That's the thing. In the finances for C9 are
They're
already
going to
in a
go
good
for him
spot.
heavy
If
here.
they can kill off one of these players, that would be fantastic. Make this round a lot easier. And oh, he gets both?
What the hell is going on?
How does he kill the second guy?
Took a fight.
Wait,
his
he
third
didn't
of the
even
round.
take a fight. He was pre-firing through the smoke while sprinting, kills Leo, and then he goes, oh, there's a guy there. Oh, pop his head, carry on walking.
That's
No,
madness,
this
isn't
is
it?
this is outrageous carry on from Oxy. Like that, we even missed the opening kill there. You see the trade so beautiful, and yeah, that is exactly how you should feel
Yeah.
in those moments. Banging your head against the
so-
wall, or in this case, a very comfortable chair.
Bulldog. Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
hold on.
I'll take the chair.
Go aggro over towards middle. Jake insta TPs as well.
There was
Still bold.
not much of a heartbeat there.
Smoke
from
mid
Fnatic.
TP here. They
Immediately
decide to
shut
go
down.
for something aggro. All of the
TP
guns that were purchased into it go down.
Bold call in that sort of
No
round.
shots here. Money must be out of
Very good on
control.
this attack side. And for the remaining
Dude,
two, well,
they need
Poster left
to-
with a stinger,
Damn,
Alpha a
they're
sheriff,
on for a
split
ridiculous
across
half. Like, so
either side
Fnatic
of
are
the
probably
map.
going to time out after this, and it's
Alpha.
just
Okay, he's gonna be able to
probably
retrieve a
the
little bit.
worst
They
start
can
you could
farm
ever
up
have
the
into a
orb as
map.
well. Might even be able to get Curry his ultimate for this next round.
Okay, a little
Careful,
better.
though. Alpha's
Little
still
better.
about. Alpha is still
Little
there.
better.
How does he come out with three? And he's given a very small chance to boast to any other weapon. And I might say I'd even believe, but to try and get it done with a stinger, the smoke giving him a slight
Smoke
gap
is
over. He's
lovely
also a
here.
player, but he can't
Oh,
even
no.
really do anything with this gun.
Yeah,
just
it's a shame he had the
trash from
stinger
this
there.
position. And while Curry, one way or
Holy.
another, does get his
Alpha
ultimate
made it
online,
winnable.
but
Okay,
just a
did
glimpse
damage though.
of the talent that
Yeah,
Alpha
did a lot of
has.
damage.
Somehow he almost managed to make that round winnable.
Yeah, I mean, we could talk about damage if C9 hadn't got a 4-0 start with some flawless rounds and free upgrades in their bonuses. Their credits are certainly sitting pretty, which sort of diminishes the impact that you see from this play. You need to win that round off the back of it, otherwise it's reset immediately. And even then, Oxy, Bladestorm online, Judge in his back pocket, paranoia ready
Okay,
for
another
A-Main,
big
but
buy round, and
Oxy's
they go
gonna
fast
Bladestorm
over
right in the rip
towards.
of the round, looking to fight on mid.
Kind of
It
fast
takes some
over
doors
towards
up
A.
and above
It's
the
like
wall,
a,
perhaps.
it's like a
Quickly
BBL.
closing the distance on
It's like a
short.
BBL
This
set
is all
strat,
about
but
him.
without the
You
insta
send him
dash,
out running,
where
I
you
am
fake
scared
the
about
A,
what
you
we're
hope
about
that they
to
use a lot of
witness.
util,
Early
and then you go
Lucas Fury
fast
doesn't
over
get a whole
towards
lot.
here. I think the Oxy played further back because of the potential KO knife.
Clear them out of the site completely.
That seems like an error.
Ult goes
Something
in.
May necessarily be worth a counter for Fnatic.
Oh my
I guess
god,
they wanted to try and
Oxy?
do some damage. What?
Bro, he ends up in like
Oh,
really
God,
bad
on the timing and
situations, yet he
still
just gets
manages
kills.
to
Oh man,
kill-
he needs that knife.
Yeah, that's a bit more of a problem.
It's a good knife though.
The Judge then not so valuable, but while all of that distraction, that kerfuffle
Okay, what we got
has
for
gone
after
down.
plant?
Can't
Zeppa
line
still
up
has
the
a
sight.
knife. Hey, that's nice. Who did he hit?
They've
Only
ran
the
this
Jet?
clock way, way down. I mean, even now you're just seeing Chronicle make it towards A heaven. Half the time is already
When is
slipped
Jake
out of their
smoke
grasp.
up?
Two
That's the
players
real
down
question.
below. Okay, maybe with a good recon we could see something.
Jake smoke
work
just
out
came
for
up
them,
now.
but
Do we get it
C9
over
are
towards
tucked
door?
away. They're wise to these tricks. Good shot
I
by Dirk.
didn't feel
Nice
comfortable
angle.
to
They
do the
spotted one
smoke.
down
Probably
below on
lose.
the left side, but it's a double peek. Jake is here as well, remember. Transitioning to the other side and leaving Chronicle all alone. Vanity, okay, he's the last man standing.
They've done it time-wise.
But the clock,
Time's gone.
the ultimate enemy.
Yeah, it doesn't
For
matter
side
about
of
the
Fnatic,
smoke
it
if you
has
hit the
been in this
important kill.
series. time is running
Holy.
low for them to get on the board on the defensive
Crazy
side.
good stuff.
5-0
Like
for
the
C9.
loss bonus is so high that I
they
think
cannot be stopped
we might
right
start
now.
seeing the world
What-
with.
Ian
This
asked you
was
a
the
question
issue.
earlier, Tom. What do you do
This is
to
the
stop
issue that
Fnatic when the ball gets going?
Fnatic had against
Stop
Fennel,
C9 in the
right?
same
Where
scenario
their money's
starts
really
to be
low
the
on
emerging
defense,
million-dollar
and a lot of the
question.
time their
Yeah,
big
right
win
now,
condition on
I'm
defense
sort
is
of
getting
waiting
Durka and
for
Op.
Durka show to
But they
come
always
back.
do this thing where they
Had a
buy a
moment or two
lot
from
of
Alpha that
bulldogs
maybe
and
could have
stuff
been the
like
start
that,
of
so they
something.
never actually get him the op,
The main
right?
thing has been
This is what I'm
actually
talking
just
about.
getting rid of
So never get
Fnatic.
these
Those
rounds where
late
they get
rounds,
him
he's
the
got
op,
4 kills,
so
two
we
of
just
them.
don't get the full
He
Durka
managed to
impact
win
that you
rounds
normally
with.
have.
I love you, Vanity. He's picked up the Odin. He said, thanks for buying it for me, Chronicle. I appreciate you. He's grabbed, I think he might have grabbed his own one. He saw the opponents take it, and he wants a bite of that action, a slice of the pie. Both players
Drone
being
for drone.
thrown out.
Did they both thought about doing it? Yeah, you might.
Dueling discs in full
Yeah.
display. The attempt from Vanity. Oh, that is a
They both
shutdown.
cancel each other's drone,
Ultimate
basically.
instantly canceling out his
Wait,
drone.
Chronicle
No,
just
thank
tanked
you.
something.
Information is going to be thinned on. That's a great
What
angle
did
for
he
Vanity.
tank?
If Chronicle
Oh, he
peeks
got
and
spammed
just-
here.
never
Oh my god,
mind. He was
44
low
H,
already, but only
44
one
HP,
shot
and he just
connected.
swings
A
into the
quick
open.
return of the headshot. And with the Vandal, that's all he needs.
I can't even,
He raised
I
his
can't even
hand.
comprehend how he's got
Shots.
the confidence to do it.
The Odin. And as said, one of the major problems for Fnatic is those late round clutches coming out of Vanity, the time being bought, and especially with his Hunter's
It's just a
Fury,
bad play.
taking that
Yeah,
out of
it's
the round is
madness.
gonna make
It's pure
things
madness,
troublesome.
dude. Straight up.
3
I
players
maybe
also
missed some
committed to
util,
the
but I
C-side,
don't
2 at
think
the
so.
back of site. The other is Durka. They're selling this ruse though. That ruse has worked wonderfully. It pulled Durka completely off. All they did was pop the ult on the other side.
He still
but
had ult
they
left.
still have to deal with the likes of Leo and Chronicle. And that in itself can be difficult enough. Jake, he has to go B. He doesn't have the time to do anything else. And these players at the back of the site need to be
Just love the
eliminated.
aim and
The
flash.
paranoia is perfect. And Chronicle, as you said, he was low. But he hasn't missed a shot since. Zeppa now doesn't have any time. It's all about damage. Can he take any of these guns out of Fnatic's hands?
It's a resounding no. The final seconds
I mean,
ticking away. Fnatic have
hey,
found
maybe
the
they needed a
round.
bit of madness.
That's a remarkable performance from Chronicle. He was 40-something HP.
Well, yeah, an extra
44.
bullet goes through the
Look at
wall,
this.
and he died.
Yeah,
Like,
is
that's
it, yeah,
literally an
you're
extra
right.
bullet
Just
through the
still
wall when
just
they
in
were
his
spamming.
ult.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at Van.
Just
It's
so
just
it
like,
has
dude,
a
why has he
tag
done
there
that? And then, do you know the funny thing about that
Ridiculous
as well?
shot by
Vanity's
Chronicle,
looking over
and he's
towards
just
the
so
right, and
cool.
it's going to show
So
him the
cool
damage
and
that he's
collected there
done.
in the player cam. 13 HP
He's
taking
looking
all
at the
those
damage
fights,
he's
doesn't
done.
give
He's
a
just like,
damn.
dude, he's just swung me on 44 HP.
4 and 8 on Ascent earlier in the day versus DRX.
We get the attack op out. All right, big fan.
See if he's got that in the locker again. Now, every time Fnatic have been down in this sort of scoreline, the half has ended level. It's happened multiple times, not just in
Recon
this
for
match,
mid, smoke
previous
in,
matches as
knife
well.
hits no one. Then we're gonna have a
C9
knife
need
for
to
the
make sure
market,
that
right?
This isn't just, oh, okay, we started strong. 5 rounds, great. 5 rounds attack side. Ascent, not bad.
Maybe not. Maybe I
Not
missed
if
the
you
knife
start
earlier.
5-0. They need to get more out of this.
Blade Storms come in.
They used the whole thing.
That just, you know, he really wanted to make sure he hit something.
It's
Oh,
a shot
luckily it
though,
was the head
bro.
that landed with
Their
Zeppa down
confidence
as well.
levels are just through the roof. I kind of like it though. They swing out here and then. I think Chronicle had a flash ready to do another peek if they wanted, but Durka was so happy with the kill that he
It's
just
like
got
he's
out of there.
playing on the Turkish servers and has that like insane ping peeker's advantage, but it's not. It's just
It's not.
Chronicle. That's just him.
Drone out, clear and close on Pizza. It's wide open for the taking. They see that, so you can turn your back now, no longer needing to worry about mid.
30 seconds.
Focus will instead go towards the site, but okay. Chronicle's going to be dropped. Durka, having used
With
his
Omen
Blade
Flash
Storm
hit.
right click now, he's in a little bit of trouble. Sheriff in hand.
It's fine.
Not that that's ever been a problem for him before, and the retake will be played for. The only scary thing about this, you know, Vanity can't use his Hunter's Fury really.
Vanity,
He might be able to
dude.
try it
Vanity
from
with an
both
Odin is
It's
a little
big
bit
risk.
scary in this
You need to rely
situation.
on the cover
Big Jewel.
from
Okay,
Oxy, who's
well,
now gone
that's
down.
too
The
much to do.
clutch near impossible.
Okay,
and it proves to be
back-to-back
just
rounds.
that.
This one
A second
pretty
round
clean as
found
well.
For Fnatic, 4 players surviving, even with some weaknesses coming into that round, especially after the Blade Storm used, but they've recovered nicely.
Yeah, this is a common thing. It seems like the second an opponent gets to 5,
They wake
Fnatic
up.
is just
The
like,
chat
"Alright,
was
that's
getting wild.
Like we saw
5-1?
that
No, thank you.
versus Zeta. In fact, they didn't even lose another round.
It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
It's
saw
fine
that in
here.
the
You're
first
welcome.
map as well on Bind.
Yep.
It just seems
5-1,
like that's the
13-6.
moment where Fnatic come online
Looking like bind.
And I said, I'm now looking at C9.
I mean, we'll see. It's either way, they
Normally
have a
the
good
attack
amount of
side,
rounds.
I'd
No
be
matter what happens,
frowning, but
they have enough,
he has had
in
a lot of
theory, to at
success,
least,
and
if they have
I
a
think they're
good
gonna go back
defense.
To that same sort of A take that they did before, with him really going for early space.
So overall, to counter the Killjoy, so Fnatic can't really play retake over towards A.
They are not going forward. That's actually happened on B.
Turret goes in to spot this, but we already get to the off angle early.
Did Boaster intentionally get tagged by that?
Yeah,
It
he
looked
did.
like he walked backwards into it.
I mean, there's teams that want to get hit by this, because a lot of times when people are doing this knife that goes over towards here, a lot of the time it is better to get hit by this, that you kind of bait out their flash or like their smoke to counter the one-way and duel over towards here. Basically, if you don't get hit by this knife, a lot of the time they realize they can take aim for free, so it's better to get hit by this knife like Boaster did here to actually make sure you get util out of them. So that's why he walked into it.
A little sense of uncertainty. Sometimes that is all you need. Oxy, he's been caught out by a bit of utility. The paranoia has blinded him. Here comes the Hunter's Fury, spotting the players down below, and it's Oxy for a lot of damage.
Bro, that could have got crazy. 11 and 31. I actually think if he... I mean, it was 11 and 31 HP. I don't want to criticize it.
With a combined, 52 or 42 HP. They can't really be holding this site, trying to take fights in a 2v2. Instead, they're waiting for their teammates. And Durka, he's got his gun out just in time, but Curry still gets
This one's so doable. They know about the HP. That's unlucky. Honestly, I just didn't expect him to be short. Nice round from Chronicle. There's an old patch, right? Yeah, so the judge there would do a lot less damage because of the jump nerf. Again, they still haven't... I don't know if they did like a bug fix, but again, they didn't properly do the patch right. Oh yeah, that is crazy unlucky to be fair. And
a single blast from that Hunter's Fury could have killed off two and just happened to dodge it.
Yeah, they did really well to avoid it. To move out of position, avoid getting hit by those shock darts as well. For C9, they threw out a lot there, and not a lot of it worked.
Who unbinds? Fnatic did.
Coming into round number 9.
Even though C9 had a crazy start.
Economy, a couple of ults close, but not your Blade Storm that could help them out massively here. I mean, from the shadows, the lockdown, it's unlikely that we see those come into full effect moving into this round. Maybe the lockdown because they don't have a Hunter's Fury, and with pistols on some players, they might be able to close the distance, but this is very much what C9 need to discuss now. How do they want to approach the early round on the attack? The world is their oyster, but if they allow Fnatic to run that clock, we've seen again and again, they make those reads right in the late round. They've got the players ready to defend.
Is this the first time Dirk has had the operator as well? It's the same thing that happened prior. Yeah, he had it on Breeze, but that's going to be another dynamic they have to face off against, potentially. But I would say more aggressive, but he's actually been taking a lot of map control anyway, even with the rifle in hand. Been a quieter performance from him in comparison to the last map, but as I said, this has been Chronicle's map so far today. It's weird to say that, but he's already played it. Wow.
All right. Let's see if what the timeout has. Probably won't see the impact of the timeout until the next round, maybe. So what are we going to do on this? I mean, we're doing something different here. We're going faster over towards short heavy. Maybe Fnatic know this. They changed their setup to a punish short setup. Knife goes in, but it's the early knife. They get over towards wine. So Fnatic maybe talked about the fact that they're doing this knife that we can get over towards wine heavy. Killjoy set up over towards short. It's the one place they haven't really heavy gone up. They've been doing a lot of A main stuff.
Now, this is an attempted punish. Boaster has a paranoia ready to play. He uses it on short, and that's perfect. Leo able to get a double off the back of that. Jake very low. And oh no,
it's the gun.
Nano has completely caught out some of the Fnatic members.
Oh, Boaster's in a rough spot. Every time I say someone's in a rough spot, they just kill everyone. Oh, Jesus. Alright, double cancelled. Double cast.
From this attack side, Omen. But still, so much more work to be done with the swing out from Durka. It will be Jake to try and punish.
Unlucky.
5 HP left on Durka.
Honestly, respect to Jake there. He kind of he knew exactly what was going to happen once he took this he took the killer.
The fight to Chronicle, the more immediate threat. And again, with what was a low investment round from C9, It was close, but not quite enough. It's this initial trap play, though. I believe there was not only either the knife or a secondary flash out from Chronicle, but a lot of assists coming through for the Fnatic side. And now after, as said, a 5-0 lead, Fnatic are climbing.
Right.
5-4.
Big buy round.
Purchase still available.
What do we got?
Have
Insta flash over towards here, set Durka up with the recon deep. We Omen TP into a smoke over towards here, so a variation of like a Vision Striker's fast strat. Alpha is solo over towards A, and he kills one. Sova ult in an OP position in terms of if they go just this line. Wait, did he go for kills instead of the...
The lockdown in play. C9 have full control.
Yeah, he went for kills instead of the ult.
Even a little bit of a push out of Oxy. No dash to get out of there. He is caught out of position, out in the
Curry's
open.
been hard, right?
Late flank by Curry. He has one completely off guard, but look how many players are waiting on short. Vanity 45. Nice headshot to start, but that's it. There really wasn't much hope.
Not bad. Dude, Alpha did
off this
a lot here.
Or even Leo.
Heal it before the Killjoy went down. Oh, okay.
The other two have ultimates to work with. We've ended up, you have a guess, Tom, neck and neck.
No
Would
way.
you believe it towards the end of the half?
No.
I'm shocked. 5-5? First time we've seen that scoreline today?
When you could call it from 5-1, it's it's happened too often at this stage. I don't know what it is. Fnatic don't like
Map
seeing
one
their
all
opponents
over
going
again.
above
It's starting
5.
to look a little bit like it, for sure.
It's a weird one. I also think as well that like the fact that like Oxy's play, they watch him push very deep. He knew that if he lets them take that control, there's a lockdown coming from Alpha.
Cats or dogs? I prefer cats more, just because dogs can get a little bit needy, and I like it on my terms. Cats just go do their own thing. Do they do the same round again?
By the looks of it, with a little bit of a pinch alongside Durka. They've taken the brunt of that one, but Chronicle took his AWP, and he's found himself the kill.
Plus, honestly, I don't want to be picking up poop all the time. That's like the main reason. Like cats, you can just let outside if you're in a good neighborhood, and just let it do its thing. Dog, you're picking up poop every day.
Zeppa deleted. Out comes the shorty, but it's not good enough. 16 HP left on Jake. It should be an easy conversion, and indeed it is. With the turret finding the kill. It's only Curry. 1 versus 3. An operator holding towards his spawn, and 2 players if he is to break through to the A site. One saving grace might be just how low Durka is. The problem is he's not going to miss that shot.
Nope.
6 rounds on the board for Fnatic.
Damn it, every single round so far. Can they get one more?
Well, I would almost gamble on it going to C9. I'm ready for a neck and neck.
I'm ready for a 6-6.
They did the same round before because they didn't see it. Also, I mean, yeah.
Just back-breaking. To be this far in the lead.
5 is still good. No, it is still good.
That's how my shorty works.
Yeah, I was about to say, I've seen that in my ranked games. It can be kind and it can be cruel.
But there's no momentum there, which sucks a lot about.
Like even with the sort of the risky stance, the change up, the switch up from Fnatic.
They do it again.
There was just that extra
A little bit different. They're faking it. Faking it, we push someone close. Kind of a different variation. We fake it, we do a little bit of a similar style in terms of the EG strat. Honestly, if they had actually put the recon over towards here like EG does, I think that was 3 kills too. So, wait, this is looking good. 2 people here though. 18 HP. Could just try split A and let Oxy lurk. I really like this call. Get low HP. You're just gonna take a stray bullet. So doing.
Swinging through onto Durka.
What?
This must leave the round.
Dude, he sent it. I thought he was just going to chill there for ages.
It's the last round. You're not saving it for anything in the future, but they are going to push him down.
How is he alive?
It's on the other side of the map to where the plants come in, fighting into Boathouse. If anything, he's just done well enough by delaying this long.
Yeah, the Boaster's only just starting his rotation.
Jack, you have to check. Bunny's going crazy. I'm going to have to check what he's doing in a sec.
Boaster once again. He's going to be left in a 1 versus 4. The 6-6 was calling even at 5.
Jack, you hear the bunny going crazy. You can hear it on the mic.
Have to pull off miracles to be able to stop this from happening. Paranoia still available as well to just crush him.
Okay, nice round to get 6-6. Check. Give me 1 minute.
With his trusty stinger at that.
Need to double check that it's actually chewing something, can't you?
5-0 down. I don't think C9 are going to be happy with that.
No, not at all. They had 5 rounds in a row. They won the pistol, but at the end of the day, you know, a 6-6 half is just par for the course when it comes to this series. It's what we've seen again and again to start things out. Don't even know quite how to explain that. And Oxy is having one hell of a game. I mean, when you're causing this much of a problem to your opponents, where you even see the impact when Alpha swings out, there's no smoke down for him to work off of.
That was a fake as well.
Yeah.
Like the rest of the team blinding on the other.
One man fake.
One man fake with a 3K. And then I think he was like 15 HP after the first one when he got his Blade Storm, just popped it and took 2 more down with him. Like, he basically won them that round on his own. Even still though, it was a good resurgence from Fnatic. The thing is, 6 rounds on attack of Ascent, that's a great half. If that's a back and forth, maybe you don't win a pistol, Cloud9 would be over the moon. It's just the
all good, yeah, all good.
Which Fnatic seem to climb back
it's
into
just,
these games every
they have like
time. And now heading into their attack side as well.
So they had like an old kind of litter box, basically a litter box that was like plastic, and they started chewing that. But then we switched it out. And then I was just checking if they're chewing the new one, but I think they're chewing. They have like basically just like a bit of bark that they've been chewing. But it's so hard to differentiate the sound.
He went on a tear in their first map of Ascent in the tournament. I think ended with like 25+ kills and barely any deaths to go with it. Either way, we'll soon be getting into that second half. And one of these teams.
Okay, 6 though. 6 on attack. Like if you were offered this at the beginning, you would take this. But at this, you're probably not taking it.
You don't want to be needing to
Fnatic.
win 2, I'll put it that way. The comeback's always more difficult. Winning that pistol might just get them that step closer.
They bait this out, trying to make sure that they react into A.
From Fnatic on their defense.
That's kind of cool.
Something to keep an eye on from C9. We know that they can.
So if it was like, if it was just like Killjoy over towards here, say something like this in terms of the default, what they're hoping is the Killjoy's then going to run away, thinking that it's a push over towards here, and they're instantly going to react into A where they had 3-person stack. Pretty sure that that's right.
Step up. Vanity has managed to make his way into Wine, which could be a bit of a problem. The element of surprise, it all comes down to timing, and Chronicle has got the element.
Okay, nice trade at least. It was a good shot then.
It almost looked like he realized the setup, but just a second too late.
Yeah, and you could see the cogs turning. It's like, oh, if there's someone there, I'm
Why would he think that main is secure? Oh, Wine. Oh no, it's too late. But
his setup is still good though. Like that's the thing from C9. They got 2 players firmly within the site. That's where their nano swarms are as well to buy time. Vanity, I think, already making that realization, and he'll be full sprint.
Knife hits 3.
His way back towards
hit everyone but Durka.
Which is currently smoked off. Fnatic know, okay, this is the moment we have to get into
Sova, does Jake got a... No, okay.
Vanity. Already got smokes down to try and cover that cross, and it's a slaughter. Left down to just Alpha, but his main nemesis at this point is going to be the time. 19 seconds, Spike in a very awkward spot, and he needs a mistake to come through. And with the classic king of Curry standing in front of him, well, he'll take that one, but he doesn't expect there to be a second player. He's trying to bait him in, but now the time's gone. Round done. 7-6.
Okay, love the idea of the bait over towards there. Because they didn't see where the knife came from that went over towards here, so they had no idea.
I haven't seen a pistol win since the
C9 got double pistol again, so it's 4-2 in terms of the pistols. Every single map's been a 2-0 pistol.
Both looking very good for C9. 7 on the board, and I don't expect to see a Fnatic force buy coming into this round. Don't expect heavy investments.
No plant, not worth it.
Exactly. Just a couple of pistols will be the best that we see. That said, they've been able to do it before with not less, but same.
Armor as well.
It's not like C9 have anything. They've not got any rifles. Like this is a much weaker second round buy than I think we see from a lot of teams.
Yeah. Although, well, I'd say them with a judge is about as close to a full buy as you can get. True. Vanity.
You got 2.
Already spotted.
Oh.
Hot flash ready. The second they round this corner,
they're gonna eat it, right?
Under pressure.
Oh, yeah.
Might even take
oh god.
Oh, it's gonna go in. And it's
Wait, Zephyr stole it with a nade.
With that fragment.
That's so good.
This is looking
Util was on point.
For now. A sheriff retreat by Chronicle.
It's a big punish over towards middle. Damn, look at the util on this round. Holy, util round. It was sick. No bullets hit.
multitude of
and
assists coming
maybe
through.
early
I'd say
condition
his
over towards
KO
middle.
has been a true highlight of this tournament for me. Just seems to do so well with his knives being on point, getting them that information. The flashes have been, look, their whole team basically blind there. And then he has the fragment to just make sure there is no surviving in that corner. Great round from C9, and well, I saw for a second Oxy buys into the Guardian. It looks like he's going to be handed a Vandal. I can see why they have the belief in him to do it at this stage.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, and he has a good amount of money here.
I certainly do. Boaster, this is the same thing. You know, I mentioned the
this
other
is
day.
nice as well. We've got a few people on this team, especially with Curry standing in as well. Like these two are just so fine to just judge and shotgun a lot of these rounds, and that just means that we just get full guns on Oxy all the time. It's nice having a cracked player and like really selfless teammates. It's a strong combo.
That he plays in almost every single game at the start of the round, somewhere that he is already being told.
So he gets a gun and he can have op next round as well.
Your comfortable role here. We know who we're up against. We've also seen the depth of Vanity's repositioning.
Oh boy.
He's not a one trick.
Nice handles.
Nice.
Well, they're not falling for that again.
Not this time.
Knife.
Fool me once.
Chat, did the knife miss these on short or hit these on short? Honestly, rotate comes in, so I think it hit. Yeah, okay, with the util that's going down that hit. Hit 2 on short. Jake missed his TP.
Attempting to try and pad the gap, spike thrown across at the risk. And somehow Vanity with the spam! Zephyr though, he's been given that gun!
And another?
And now he steps up on the individual level as well. Boaster, the only man standing within this site, and Zephyr
another.
takes it all.
Nice.
4 kills to close out this round 9 for C9.
It's been a relatively slow start for Zeppa. I mean, that just puts him up tied with the rest of the team, catching up very much so, but what a round to step up in. 3 in a row now for the side of C9. Fnatic's economy is devastated, and even there, the collat, the wall bang headshot onto Chronicle.
Crazy starts. Crazy
gameplay,
starts into the half.
We know he's capable of from start to finish. He is a scary player. Now C9 get that Odin over on Vanity for free. The rest of the squad buying up Curry. He's left down on a judge, but I don't think he's going to be too upset about that. We've seen what he can do with that weapon in hand. Himself and Oxy, scary duo when it comes down to it. Jake, the first to
could be
find
good.
Paranoia
And the
goes
flash
through.
is great.
Whoa, he's a little slow on Durka. Gives him time to adjust, but he needed a bit more time. Looks like not a whole lot past the damage being done. Shock Dart puts Leo
It's a
down
hard
to 21.
retake still, really. Leo's low at least. Double stinger on site. Will they go fast door? Oh man, I love the call on this. Go fast door. Did they maybe? I don't think they saw all 3 go, but it's cool.
They got close to getting onto that site. They got close to getting the plant, but Oxy's there alongside that judge. It got the job done in the end.
I think Jake did extremely well staying alive on the back of the side. Again, with the weaker weapons, they probably did get a little bit more space than you would have liked, but that's because those players on short are grouping up and waiting for the retake. They're a little bit late to the party, but, well, they certainly ended the show. Stopped it in its tracks. 10-6. And aggressive stance again. We talked about how we saw Fnatic
Oh, we go
aggressive.
fully
C9
aggro. We
a little
actually
bit more
sent the
pointed
smoke
with their
in,
approach
dash
being made
used.
entirely on lockdown, and it's Boaster about to have a big challenge on his hands. It's Oxy shut down by the IGL of Fnatic. The man advantage is now theirs.
Zeppa hasn't stopped though. He's taken the space into screens.
Yes, they get a lot from this.
Spot out where Boaster. Well, that'll do it. That knife might as well have landed in his head.
But, I mean, they know for the angle. They know that he's bottom middle, so it's a big question mark over towards here, middle, and B main.
Deep in A, and we're going to see an aggressive push from
what is the timing like on this? Okay.
Again.
Oh.
He's got 3 players close. They're actually going back and clearing where Zeppa would be. Fnatic taking a lot of time to just make sure there's nobody there to stab them in the back before they start their execution.
The baiting's kind of nice. We need to see... Okay, I was going to say, if the Omen's going to stick here, we need to see the KO break the drone. So, the question marks that were over towards here, and here have all been cleared. Now we can go over and hit over towards A site, because they create their own question mark now towards here.
Is currently waiting, as is the Odin of Vanity.
Unusual position for it. Extra little bit of support.
Strong nade.
Repositioning on the back of those nades, though. It puts them on the back foot
Stops
for
the
just a
flood up
moment.
from heaven and hurts the person under.
Trying to stop them, but there's no denying that plan.
Really
Fnatic
cool.
quickly bite back. 4 versus 2. Alpha and Leo.
Their HPs are kind of low.
Those shots
Oh,
need to be
doable.
landed.
Look at the HPs.
Great return from Jake. He knows there's one below. He doesn't know about the second, and even a player over towards the generator.
Oh, he blocks off one of the angles with the one-way. Boaster is going to smoke in front of him.
This could be so easy, but closing it out is a whole different story. Jake with the jump over, still hasn't spotted Boaster. Tucked in, Leo already dropped. And it's the second man below that might not be expected until now. Now the information's there to play with. The defuse not going to be
No way, though.
Just perfectly.
That's
taking every kill in their
crazy.
way, and just in time.
Yeah, the low HPs came into it. Who's the who hit this shot? Shot was wild.
Taking a map advantage.
Again, it's a round that looked like Fnatic had it in the bag. The afterplant, okay, they were low, but the time that had been bought looked like it would be enough, and then Zappa.
Need to replay on it.
I mentioned that
Okay, Jake.
he was definitely further down
Jake
the
did great.
scoreboard. But now he's right back up there with the rest of the boys. In fact, just 2 kills from top to bottom on this side. A true team effort from C9 and Boaster.
Oh yeah, I remember this,
there in
man.
terms of the supportive
I remember
ability,
Vanity doing this.
not there on the fragging power this game at least. Durka as well. After
You lose a
really
round you shouldn't
strong
lose. You look
performance on
over and
Breeze.
this guy's just clapping at you.
Uncharacteristic, quiet game from him. Even still, though, Mitch, 5 rounds in a row at the beginning of that first half. The half ended 6-6. C9 have had 5 rounds in a row at the beginning of the second half.
Yes.
They're going crazy.
What happens next?
Yeah, let's see where it goes. And also with a Fnatic tactical pause, again, giving Elmer Putty a chance to talk through with the team. We've seen Fnatic make comebacks, even just off the back of taking these sort of moments, clearing up their comms. That can be enough. We saw the world-class mini pause, which was basically something along the lines of, just need to talk to each other.
Yep. Yep.
So, you can see this Leo
Down talk.
being a little bit vocal in that pause, but that's the thing, even just for the minds of C9 here, you've already let the first half slip back into an even scoreline off the back of one of these tactical pauses. As said, back in CS, the Fnatic pause was legendary.
6.
We'll see if the
11.
pressure's there for C9 here.
Leo won away. We got a lot of ults for everyone.
As we said, 5 in a row for C9. It's happened before, but then they were stopped. This is
We
the
knife.
opportunity to take it that little
Wait,
bit
I
further.
like this, chat. We
Oxy
knife
is
top
very
middle,
much
but
looking to
it's
do
like on the
just
floor
that.
here, so they
Boaster
can't shoot
down,
it from the top.
smokes
So
out of the round.
and then it
For an
hits, and then we
attacking
peek.
side, that can be a death sentence. Jake won't be able to escape, but they're not capitalizing on the kill
Oh,
either.
they might now.
Oh,
they
God.
got the
I mean,
backup
that's a
of the
kill.
Hunter's Fury.
Wait,
I like
Chronicle
the
got a
idea.
kill there.
Jake gone, but
And
the
it's the
advantage
Omen.
kept. Oh, not
Oh,
for long,
boy.
though. Oxy's gone peeking. Durka was waiting. And although they don't have the smokes, neither does the opposing side at this stage.
Chronicle was crazy calm to damn, this one fell apart fast. Chronicle was crazy calm to get this kill.
And it's a whiff. They look like they had this round.
Oh boy, well there's
at the
their
beginning
window
of it
in.
At least, but multitude of slip-ups. And Fnatic now, just Curry left.
It's strong off angle
Don't
from
give him a
Leo.
ton of chances
He
in
should
this.
be getting this duel.
He's
Should.
at least going to deny the post-plant utility if he takes Leo, but that's a big if. Looks like history will repeat itself as we once again see that 5-round streak come to an end. Fnatic on 7, trailing by 4. They've got just as many ultimates to work with as they do rounds to make up.
Yeah, the thing is, I really like the start to this round. Like, it was just like a few moments that let it slip away. Like Vanity losing control over short. Oxy maybe slightly overzealous. He's done well with the aggression before. I don't hate it too much. And then Zephyr with an
Where are we at in terms of money?
Onto Alpha, yeah, you can't give that man anything. And now look at the ults as well for Fnatic. Lockdown will be in play. Bear in mind the Hunter's Fury was used in the last round by Vanity. They can't do anything.
4 people are going to be close. They might do a flood smoke.
Well, there's going to be an attempt to at least make it costly to entry into that site.
No flood smoke.
Utility on the other side not having quite the same pack-a-punch to it. The C9 are left out to play the retake. You're not going to be too upset about that. Zeppa can deny all the utility as they look to push on through. Hunter's Fury pops.
This is nice. This is a nice round, though.
And it's even going
This
to
is a
catch
real
another
combo
tag.
all
Vanity and
round.
Oxy very low. Zeppa following suit. They need someone
They
to
don't
grab a
have
kill fairly
too.
soon
If
as
he goes
Fnatic
down,
really
I
cemented
mean, this
themselves
is.
in on the site.
Don't have map
Alpha Air
control.
traded, but Boaster fires back. with
Boaster might
Oxy
have just
dropped.
owned it though.
They can now maintain control over the site. Everybody on everybody on crossfires except for Durka, who is isolated. Jake's already got a double, looking for more down below, but it's the other Jake to find it. Leo closing it out.
That
8
got a
rounds on the
little
board
bit
for
close.
Fnatic. It came close.
A lot of old search into.
You can see the #1 fan up there, waving the flag with pride.
Hey, she's allowed to be biased today.
This one day, this one time,
This time she's allowed.
and she's relishing in that opportunity.
Why not? Why not? 11-8. As said, we've seen C9 make it to the top of that mountain, and somehow Fnatic each time climb up and reach the top first. I don't know how
Seal,
they do it.
Celia's a seal. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you for the 9 months. Thank you for the prime.
It's like the second that pause
Good to
comes
see you,
through,
dude.
the
Thanks
second
so
they
much
get
for that.
lead to a point where it looks like Fnatic can't return. Fnatic say you thought.
Here.
And while this round, you're looking at Oxy, you're looking at Zeppa, the major hero weapon / ults in this round. They're definitely aware of
It's
the
eco,
potential.
but they have
Jake
Oxy nice.
in that corner again, and while Oxy, he won't garner anything other than a
Right.
bullet to the face.
Oh, it's crazy.
Well, that was a ruse, though. The nano up and over, the presence made inside of B main. It's all to set them
Doc
up
seal as well.
to
All
move
the
into
seals
A.
are
The
coming out.
problem is C9
Thank you so
are
much,
still
bro.
here.
Thank you for the
3
3
players
months.
in
Thank you for
position.
your prime.
Yes, there's weaknesses across the board. The one rifle in play for C9 is on A. But Fnatic, although they rotated everybody in there, they left a massive vacuum of space across the map. They've decided to go back, move through mid. Alpha Year's
Now it's
miles
huge.
ahead of
Now
the
what?
pack. And that's an easy pick for Vanity, catching him completely off. And as they turn
Oh god,
to
this
look
is a hard
at
round
Vanity
for Fnatic.
to deal
30
with this
seconds.
menace, there's presence on short. It'll all come down to timing as to whether that works
Huge
out.
kill.
It has.
Also a
It has.
huge kill. That's the
Although
spike. Now
trade is
20
too quick
seconds.
to really keep that spike under their
Yeah,
control.
If it was dropped for a few seconds
My
longer,
God.
that could have been
Oh,
the
here
end
Here we
of
go.
it.
Zeppa can win it.
If he gets through, 13 seconds, but
Leo's
Dirk is
just
hightailing
too
it.
aware.
That was the opportunity. If they
Yeah.
drop that spike with that little time, maybe, just maybe, there's a chance. But now, Jake trying
That was
to
a
get
nice
in there,
try.
but he
It was
won't be able
block
to.
vision, try kill planner.
Fnatic continuing this road back to
Oh,
redemption.
that got a little bit scary.
As now the distance goes from 5 to just 2.
I really like the paranoia.
Oh, it was
the fact that
Jake's
Boaster
team.
still has
Is
it,
it Jake's
the fact
Omen
that
flash
used it
middle?
when he did may well have saved the round. The timing there could have changed absolutely everything
Oh.
on the swing. There was only a matter of seconds in it. One small piece of utility like that, the butterfly
Then yeah,
effect
maybe
comes
I
into
don't know,
play.
man. Because then he's gonna
We
be
see
more
the
aware that
scoreline
someone's trying to
close
push
down
through.
Just 2. C9 have got to be getting major flashes of deja vu.
Right, Imi's getting involved. It's getting too
Because of
close.
that, they decide to call a timeout. Now is definitely the right time.
You can see it on the faces of Fnatic, like they're smiling, laughing. They know now that they're in the heads of their opponent. They've done it in the first half, why wouldn't they be able to do it in the second as well? And for Imi, this is where, well, he really earns his money. Just a gimmick, something to try and reset things, because his team have played fantastic from top to bottom. There isn't a piece missing from this C9 roster in terms of ability. They've definitely shown they can go toe-to-toe, but it's about closing. You can't afford to let this map slip away. The next is Lotus. We know the legacy that Fnatic has on this map, and it's still one of the newer ones within the pool. They've already built a name for themselves. Not many teams can take them on that map. And I wouldn't want that to be the one that could potentially close it.
Chat, stop being toxic. What are you lot
Get
typing,
under the
man?
collar if they lose this one. C9 fully investing their credits down to the wire for this squad. Lockdown in play. Null command as well. The main ultimate of this round might not be on the defensive side. Durka, Blade Storm, and that could be used any moment.
Boy, that's a nice
Give them
flash.
that extra level to play with. Poster trying to entry B main with the Odin. It will be denied, but it's a costly piece of utility used to do that.
Jesus.
Fnatic now, again, just patiently waiting, seeing if there's any mistakes. Knife used as well by Zeppa to clear B main.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, man.
Immediately
Take
that
the
space. Poster also
take the shit takes to VLR, man.
To support
That's not a thing here.
while the team lurk around that short position.
Okay.
Looking like they're going to build up into a take in that direction again. The thing
Timeout
is,
on this one.
Seem to have a pretty decent read.
We've got 2
Zeppa
ults.
already pushing round, has the fragment to deny them, but also has support from Curry. Look where he is, and look what ultimate he has online. I think they're playing for the retake. The thing is, though,
Straight up
Vanity
retake. Okay,
almost set
what
up as
is
a
the
ruse.
plan? That is a huge kill. What is the plan? Is the plan to just delay Lords? They kind of got to fight over towards it. Keep an eye on the Omen. Is this the plan if they get over towards site?
They have to try to force him out of position as they do so. The lockdown comes in, and although Vanity will fall, there's now a big
I mean,
problem
Bosa
for the
has to
side
make a
of
play.
Fnatic. They've got to fight their way back through and try to break this. The spray coming in, it's not able to do it. 1 second left, detain. Undeniable, and that's a free kill on
That's the spike as well. Nicely done. It felt like it all crumbled from that one kill here. So yeah, just the impact of having the killjoy here was everything. And then we won 2 really important draws.
On the board. And Fnatic, they were just caught lacking.
No, I love the idea from C9 as well.
It's
Like they had that plan with the lockdown from the very
nice
get-go.
impact for
Curry
the
someone
timeout
who,
as well.
For the
In the
most part,
impact.
will either play within the site or play onto B. But he was waiting around that tree area for the entirety of the round, just sat there for the moment. And the fact is, normally in that sort of case, you wouldn't have Vanity within the site. But his whole job was to just try and get a kill, try and cause havoc, try and buy time.
The first
When
time
that
chat
clock
has
got
really
low
given me
enough,
sometimes.
that lockdown
Holy.
could be used to win it.
Oh, we go
Already,
aggro on
we're
this one.
seeing an
3
aggressive
chances. We
play.
go
I love
aggro and do
from
this is what we're doing at the
C9,
beginning
not
of the round.
afraid to fight
Or beginning of the
Fnatic
game.
into
Insta
their own
react over
spawn.
towards
Durka
A. We
now
have,
looking to
dude,
lead
if
the
Chronicle
way
can
into
get
the
a
site, but he
plant,
has no
that's all.
support. He is alone.
Yeah, these guys need to get through the choke point.
Utility, the nanos on the floor. He can dash by them, but the rest of the squad not so lucky. Thankfully, they're able to entry afterwards. That was
That's
very
really
close to
bold
running
by
into the
Leo.
spray from the Odin. Curry, though, steps up to the plate to finish off when the Odin couldn't bite. This is going to be it.
Damn.
Poster caught in the open, easily
One
traded.
map away.
Textbook play from C9 with 13-9 back to back. They are now 1 map away from taking.
Yeah,
the
honestly,
grand
the
final.
timeout had really good impact.
The fact is, this roster came into this match